I send me here about a channel where you spread the news. The gossip factor, them I bring the views. Every little thing them say to shock the nation. But
your #1 source for all the latest and juiciest celebrity news. Today we have a bombshell story involving none other than dancehall legend Vybz Kartel. Allegations are swirling around his baby mother and a potential DNA tampering scandal involving his alleged son, Likkle Addi. In this video, we're diving deep into the entire story, bringing you both parts 1 and 2 of this shocking saga. So stay tuned and don't miss a second of the drama. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to The Gossip Factor for all your celebrity gossip needs. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.
Shelly-Ann speaks with Vybz Kartel's son's allegedly baby mother.
Then people started to carry back story to the family, right?
Yes.
And then the ex-lady,
Yes.
she now
Yes.
telling you she need a DNA
Yes.
test. Okay, so you agreed?
Yes, but did you know the dad told me not to go with her?
Jesus, we don't know. Did he tell you why?
No, but he told me do not go with her. But I went because I was sure. But let me carry on to that story. While I was pregnant, she brought me to DDC to do a DNA while I was pregnant. They took, when because I read up on it before I went, it says, while you're pregnant, we're going to do a DNA, right? The baby, the blood is supposed to be taken from, from your belly button or your uterus, right?
Mm-hmm.
They stick me right here.
They draw the blood from here?
Right here, and I asked the lady.
Who was with you?
You know
Who
that
carried you?
it was a family member, my aunt.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked the lady, I said, how are you going to get the baby's blood from my blood? She was like, oh, I know how to do it, whatsoever. Not just that, she did not bring her son, so I was the only one at the DNA place.
So who they tested the blood against?
The blood she took, they gave her a swab to take home to swab her son. So what I don't get is that how is it a blood test turned into a swab test? How does the blood mixture go along with the swab?
And a blood from your mainstream.
Yes, and why didn't she take her son on site to do it on site? Anyways, the DNA came out, it was 0%, right? And I was crying and I was saying, no, that's not right. The dad told me, don't worry, I told you not to go. When the baby is born, I will do a DNA on the baby. I said, sure. I went away and I had my child.
His name is
Akil.
Last name?
By theirs.
Palmer.
Yes. I went away and I had the child. Even when my son just born, he said to me, me know I'm a grandchild, nobody can tell me. And when I
That's
came...
a dad saying that he's a grandfather.
Yes. When I came back with the baby, I was at her house for like 1 week. She said to me that we're going to do the DNA and I'm going to tell you when. And I said yes. And I need to do that.
So you're saying on Tea Time today?
Yes.
Your son, no mega looking at
Not even, I don't want to stop you, but I want you to listen keenly.
Jesus,
you see on the paper, it says T. Brown, Akil Brown. I don't know anyone named Brown. That's the first thing. I asked why.
As the father, who the T. Brown is
was from my child. She said she do it on my child with her. So I'm wondering what's wrong with the dad. Why can't he do it up front? So after that, I complained and I said, I will pay for the DNA to me. She said, okay, when I'm ready, I should contact her sister. When I contacted her sister and I set the date and paid and everything, she told me to contact her lawyer and she did not show up. My mom, I'm so grateful for my mom because my mom is the one who really take care of my child and has been there for me. So
Okay.
I'm not going to cry. But
It's okay. I see it coming. I see it coming. Are Are you okay to continue?
yes.
All right.
So I said, big up my mother, Simone, for always be there for me and my son. And the rest of my family member.
Pick up your mom.
Yeah.
I can see that this took an emotional turn because you're 100%. Do you know the reason that they wouldn't want?
Alright, there was some altercation, very simple, some little misunderstanding. But to be honest, if you didn't want anything to do with me, either way, me and her son couldn't agree. So if you never want nothing to do with me, you could have do it for your grandson. That is still a belly pain, cause that's somebody that come from somebody that come from you. So you understand, you don't have to deal with me. Just do it for him. Like a couple years from now, he might go grow up and he might want to know the truth.
I'm happy to hear that you're standing up for yourself. And who does the child look like?
Her. And he acts just like his dad. Just like very, very, very smart. Very, very stubborn.
You said something earlier. You said this has impacted
Yeah.
you mentally.
Yes.
I want to touch on that.
Because I can't walk in peace. People are seeing me and saying, oh, you give Ray Ray jacket. No, I don't want to hear that from none of y'all. Mind your business. That's one. I didn't have a baby with none of y'all. Mind your business. And lastly, my child deserves better than what's going on. I don't have to be a part of it. But what I really want is for it to be fair. Because you see, anyway I did for feel, I already feel it. And even worse. It's not an easy thing to do by yourself mentally. It's not easy.
You're 100%. It is.
I'm not okay at all.
Are you 100% that the child?
100%.
All right. Well, questions needs to be asked on why the paternity test was done. But most importantly, I'm glad this is a part of healing, because you get to say what is on your chest. But I'm going to take it further, if you will allow me.
Yes.
I would like for you to see my doctor, because depression is something that a lot of people go through,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And it is hard for a single mother
yes.
to go through this. So if you want, I would, with tea time, would like to first carry through to be the strongest version of yourself. I'm going to also ask my lawyer friend, a different lawyer, I'm not going to call a name, to give you some advice, because you should be getting, if his name is on the last name and the father is listed as the father on the birth certificate.
He did not sign it. He didn't get to sign it because remember I have the baby overseas.
All right, so there's a procedure in the court, but you will have to do a paternity test.
Yes.
And you're prepared to do that.
I'm prepared.
So I'm going to ask them to come and give you legal advice on how to, because you'd be applying for support, right?
Yes.
So you would have to, they would say that you have to prove, so you are saying to tea timers, you are 100% sure.
100%.
Is it a picture that you share on your social media platform, him? Do you put him up?
My child?
Yes.
Always. I'm very proud.
We need all your details because we're about empowering people to move on, and sometimes you have to heal yourself before you take on anything too toxic.
Yes.
You agree with me?
Yes.
You like my plan?
Yes.
For the next 2 months, get advice And then we're going to work on getting your mind stable and right. So you make the best decisions for you. And I have to say to you, you're one beautiful lady.
Thank
and
you
do
very
not let anybody take your shine.
Thank
You will overcome this. And I am going to ensure that you get the treatment to stop the tears.
Yes.
All right? Please. It's a girl. It's a young woman. Right? And she's going through, and not with a typical family. And she's standing firm that the paternity test was not done. So she wants it done in the way that she feels comfortable. I think it is her right. Leave her alone. Let her raise her child. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Can I get a little hug?
Yes.